Hi, and welcome to another video. So what is stress and what is it going to kill you? Well, stress is that thing that surrounds us every day. From the moment we're born to the moment we die. If you imagine there's a bucket in your head and all that shit of life goes in that bucket. First day at school, stresses at school, first relationship, breakup and all the hassle of that. Driving lessons, driving tests at school, your first job, being sacked, being out there in the independent world and all of that, death of family members, death of pets, blah, 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 it all goes in this bucket. And eventually, when that bucket's full, your brain will go, enough's enough, we need to make a change. Now we're in burnt out mode. This is where your emotional part of your brain is running the show. And this emotional part of your brain doesn't give a shit if you're happy or miserable. Its job is to do one thing, keep you alive. And if you go day by day staying alive, it's doing its job. So it's happy, it's doing what it's meant to be doing. But in the modern world, we still subject ourselves to these stresses. Job we don't like, relationships we can't stand to be in, the people around us, complete knobheads. All of that contribute to it. Okay? And then if you're a business owner, because a lot of my clients are business owners, and things aren't going to plan, they don't want to have those difficult conversations and make difficult choices. They bury their heads in the sand. They hide away. Everything will disappear eventually. Well, it won't. It'll only disappear when you make it disappear, when you change what's causing the stress. So we find what this problem is, and we go through the steps to fix it. And if you don't, and that stress keeps piling in, and day after day after day, you're doing the same thing over and over again, your brain will eventually say, you know what, you've ignored me long enough. Fuck you, have this. Bang, it'll hit you with a stroke, heart attack, all manner of other illnesses, IBS, skin conditions, lots of things. Even an anxiety attack itself can feel like a heart attack when it comes on with full force. And that's happening one thing. Your brain's now making you change, to do something different, to open your eyes. Not only that, but stress will kill a lot of other things as well. You know, the stress of business, you'll take that home with you, especially if you're a small business owner working your bollocks off to make your dreams come true and it's not quite going to plan and all that business. So you take it home. Now your partner's miserable because you're miserable. And you're miserable because your partner's miserable. And then you've got that to contend with and all that stress. Kids do your head in. Stress. You now feel miserable because you let the kids make you feel miserable when they're supposed to make you happy. So you feel guilty about that. Stress. And it all snowballs then into this one big shitty mess. Maybe you know somebody in your family, or you know of somebody where people say, yep, he worked himself to death, or she worked herself to death. Because that's what happens. We're not meant to live the way that we do in this world, that we've created for ourselves. But it's what we do now, it's how we live. You've got to change the stress. You've got to find out what that stressor is and get rid of it. Change it. Alter it. If it means having a difficult conversation, have a difficult conversation, get a result. I haven't got to please people all the time. We can't please people all the time. what's most important is you please yourself. It's your life. So before stress becomes too unbearable, before the stress becomes that overwhelming that you completely lose yourself, find what it is and change it. Sometimes it can be such a small thing. Sometimes you can think it's one thing and it's actually another. And that's what I help my clients decide and find and change. Stress, change it equals new result, which will equal a better quality of life for you. I'm Chris Harrison, Mindset Self-Care Focus Therapy. Thank you for watching. Take care. Bye-bye. Oh, and if you would drop me a like, subscribe to my channel, that'd be amazing. Have a great day, whatever it is you're doing. Take care. Bye-bye.